Hey vinyl community, I'm back with a new video and you actually can see me. So thank you all for responding to my sellout video. Um, this one is gonna be a response to Metal Mickey. He proposed an idea, the blinkers thread. He said, prove you don't have the blinkers on and accept any old shit from your favorite genre. I grew up with death metal stuff in the 90s, and to be fair, I grew up in the late 80s with death metal. And he wanted us to show shit albums that we think are shit. He proposed a 91, 92 and 93, but I'm gonna start in 1988. From Enslavement to Obliteration. To be honest, this album is not good. The production on it is way too polished. So we got Scum in 1987 and that sounded really nasty, and they tried to get a better sound but with the same songwriting, and it doesn't get together well. I just don't like this album. I like the stuff they did afterwards with Mentally Murdered, or I even like Harmony Corruption, but that one way too polished for that style of music. I do like Scum, but I don't like From Enslavement to Obliteration. So that was a little bit of cheating because that was 1988. So we are going to 1992. Comic-Con, Megatrends in Brutality. Everybody was praising that album back then because it had LG Petrov. See you in Valhalla. It has drum computers, and the songwriting is pretty average. The vocals are not as good as LG was on Left Hand Path. So Megatrends in Brutality is my number 2 shit album. I've got an Edge of Sanity t-shirt on. I love the band, but when they released their debut album in 1991, Nothing But Death Remains, this is just plain boring, average Swedish death metal. None of the genius songwriting skills of the one and only Dan Swanö. Even the band photo is generic. So this is an OG. Edge of Sanity's debut is just simply not a good album. Next up, now. Keep the hate coming for the next one in the comments. Effigy of the Forgotten. This album is just shit. The production sucks. It's way too overblown. It's got that Morrisound clicky drums. I do love the demo that came before that, or the EP that came before that. Human Waste is brilliant. I like almost everything they did afterwards, but Effigy of the Forgotten is, I don't know. I just don't like the album. I don't like the production. Some of the songs are good. Yes, they are the masters of the breakdown. They influenced a lot of modern bands, but yeah, Effigy of the Forgotten, simply not good. And you can keep the hate coming even more with the next one, Clandestine by Entombed. The debut album is brilliant. The fancy, what is it called? Embossed sleeve. Um, the debut is brilliant. Wolverine Blues is even more brilliant, but that one in the middle, the sound is again like the Suffocation LP. It's overblown. The vocals are, yeah, not very good. The songwriting is confusing. Just riff after riff after riff after riff. I just don't like Clandestine that much. Is it really a shit album? No, it is not shit, but is it a brilliant masterpiece? No, it isn't. So, that's it. In the background, I've been playing the latest Pestilence album. Pestilence is a band, they proved they can do not very much wrong in their whole career. I like almost everything, almost, except for one album. The last one from 2021 is just brilliant. I love that one. So that is an example of an old band releasing good albums still. So that's it. Short but sweet. So Mike, I'm waiting for your video, and I'm waiting for more people to jump on the thread. I'm gonna see you in a couple of days, maybe in a week or so. And until then, good night.